Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Sinister Unboxings. Thank you for clicking on the video and welcome to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Kickstarter projects. Not a lot of people know you can support games on Kickstarter, and there's a lot of great games on here from small developers or even big developers. And today we're talking about a brand new game called Cronela's Mansion. It's a point and click compatible with the NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, PC, and Switch. So there's a lot to go through here, and let's get this video started. For the consoles, there's a bit of a difference in the game. You can try all the retro version ROMs and the PC version, but due to each console's limitations, the games vary in graphics, music, and puzzles, which is really great. It's amazing. That I love. If you get something for the NES versus the SNES versus the Switch versus the PC, the game is different, and there's a different playstyle to it all, which makes everything original. So if you want every single one and try out the game, you can, and everything will be different. That is something very cool. And of course, if you're able to, I recommend trying them all on everything. Try the retro version ROMs and the PC version. They're all on Steam to try it out, so I recommend you guys to do that immediately. We're going to talk about each version, and the first version we're going to talk about is the NES version. The CM will feature over 50 playable scenes, each with numerous objects to find, objects that can be opened, used, or combined. We'll encounter many characters including Cronela's children, a spooky cat, a pizza maker, a police officer, a skeleton, and even a zombie who eats mice for dinner. Yum yum. Mice? Okay, that's interesting. Let's get this started. All scenes have lightning effects and many details with very elaborate pixel art, in addition to a very wide color palette. So the NES version features the most dialogue with thousands of lines of text. This allows us to better understand the characters, making the story even more exciting and engaging at times. We'll have a choice, just one option, and each decision will have consequences in the game. We won't confirm to the mansion. The Rodsum Land region is vast and offering plenty of explored cities, a forest, an island, and many other eerie locations. A long and thrilling journey awaits you. Large scenes offer smooth side-scrolling. Just move the cursor to the edge of the screen and the scene will slide seamlessly. Also, have you noticed how Tommy moves his hand when interacting with objects? In this NES version, we'll not only have scenes filled with witty and fun dialogue, but also more dramatic and mysterious moments. And each time we're locked in a dungeon, escaping gets harder. Now let's look at the SNES version here. And this one is still in early development. And in a few days, as the campaign will progress, I will publish more content and a demo compatible with the SNES. On the SNES, you will have 8 visible objects in color. The commands will be marked in red when they are selected. So that's great. It's still the same thing, but it has different animation to it and more objects that are visible in color. Now let's look at the Game Boy Color. Let's see what this one has. In this version, we will have 6 commands to use: open, use, take, look, talk, and push. The open command will be used to both open and close elements, as we don't have the room for a 7th command. I've tried to make the cutscenes as similar as possible in other versions, although some puzzles and objects will be entirely different. So that's really good. The Game Boy Color has different objectives, and the puzzles are completely different. So again, makes everything different and new. And you're also able to get a replacement shelf for your Game Boy Color, which I think looks really great, and I would love to own that. And now we have the PC and console version for Switch, PS5, Xbox, and PC. This version has many new features compared to the rest of the versions. There are more cutscenes, more characters, and more objectives and puzzles. We will have a new mechanic available, a skills button. We can scare, play dead, threaten, walk stealthily, and etc. The music will be completely remastered again with many new instruments. The graphics and animations of this version are created with a lot of patience and care. so that it looks the best possible and is very different from other versions. In this version, we will have a very complex response and dialogue system. The biggest novelty of this version, the skills button. With these skills, we can scare, play dead, and stealth. And many others don't have that to be revealed. They will be able to help us achieve many types of obstacles and puzzles along the way. So that is great. The PC and console versions will have more to it. So if you want the best graphics, more dialogue, and more objectives to do, you gotta go with the console/PC version. But then again, also the retro games have a better style to it. And I think they all are great in their own way. And it's up to you to try whatever you want and get whatever you want. So I do love how there's different options for everyone to try and play. There are 5 characters to play. You have Tommy, Hida, Annabelle, Pavel, and Cronela. They're all great characters, and I love the design. Their art is amazing. They really took their time for creepy style art. And you also have screenshots of 2D animation videos. And the illustrations are truly amazing. And I am obsessed on the way this looks. I think this is going to look great in-game. And I can't wait to see it more when the game releases and I'm able to have it in my hands. They also have stretch goals, which I really love. So at 125,000 euros, fully funded is the first stretch goal. The second stretch goal, which I really want us to reach. I don't care. I want us to reach this because I want a signed poster. It is at 157,000 euros. You get a signed poster of Cronela's mansion, which will be included in all physical rewards, which I really need. I love collecting signed stuff from developers on projects I backed. So please, we need to reach this. I want a signed poster. And if we don't reach it, developers, if you're watching this, can I please get a signed poster? Because I would definitely have this framed right here. I don't care. I love my signed stuff. I'm a big guy in signed stuff. If you see my videos, I get everything signed. So please, I want it. I want the signed poster. Okay, back to the stretch goals. At 185,000 euros, we have voices in English and subtitles in various language. Then at 225,000 euros, we get a gold figure, which is of Tommy, of the character Tommy, which actually looks really great. Hope we could reach that one too. At 255,000 euros, we get more languages. At 285,000 euros, we get a 2D animation. At 320,000 euros, we get Cronela's Mansion 2. So we're going to get the sequel, which I would love to get the sequel about this game. At 345,000 euros, they're going to add it for the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis compatible. So you're going to get 2 more retro consoles for this game. And at 380,000 euros, you're going to get the MS-DOS and Commodore 64, which is honestly great as well. So more systems to be compatible. And those are the stretch goals for this game, and I really love that. If I back this project, what are the rewards I get? Well, I'm glad you asked. Some of these you get digital keys for the Game Boy Color, Switch, PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox, Game Boy Advance, NES, and SNES. Now we get into the physical editions, which is first one is the CIB edition for 50 euros, which gives you a metallic cardboard box, gray cartridge shell, a white cardboard sleeve, instruction book, mysterious envelope, map, keychain Tommy, and then a digital ROM and digital soundtrack. For the Switch, it's the CIB edition, which is game for the Switch, instruction book, mysterious envelope, map, and keychain for Tommy for 55 euros. The CIB Game Boy Advance comes with a metallic cardboard box, gray cartridge shell, white cardboard sleeve, mysterious envelope, map, booklet, keychain, and digital ROM for 60 euros or about $63. And then you have the CIB edition for the NES, the NES Famicom, SNES, SNES PAL, and then you have also another option to get all of them digital for 101 euros or about $106. Then you have the big PC box for 115 euros or about $121, which is the metallic cardboard box, DVD game, disc, metal CM keychain, anti-copy cardboard wheel, official guide, CD soundtrack, instruction book, map, and mysterious envelope. And then you have the collector's edition for the Game Boy Color for about 165 euros or $174, which comes with a CIB edition Game Boy Color, a Voodoo doll, Tommy toy, a book behind the scenes, art book, CD soundtrack, Hita's potion keychain, metallic metal coin, and a keychain of Tommy. And then you have the collector's edition of the Game Boy Advance, NES, SNES, SNES PAL, Big Box, and all the CIB games for 391 euros or about $411, which also comes with all the games in digital. And there's so many other available rewards to get. It all depends on what you get. And they also have the collector's edition for the Switch. So yes, they have everything for the collector's edition. You get all the same stuff. You have digital. You have the bundle to get all digital. You have the bundle to get them all CIB. You have the bundle to get all the collector's editions. And you have the complete collection plus special gift. So it's really great. I'll leave the description down. I'll leave the link down in the description to check it out. See what you guys want. And I definitely recommend backing this because I think it's going to be an amazing game to play when it comes out. Now let's check the trailer of Cronela's Mansion together. Let's see what it's all about.
About some delicious sautéed rat tonight.
Try one and it'll light up your life.
This is private property.
Hi, I'm Tommy, and I have a letter from Francesco, the architect of Cronela's Mansion, that he'd like me to read, with instructions to English it up a bit for you. Hello, Mansioneers. Developing a point-and-click video game with so many versions has been the biggest joy and the biggest challenge for us. But in order to complete construction of Cronela's Mansion, I must humbly ask for your help. With almost all the demos out, I want you to experience each version of Cronela's Mansion the way they were meant to be. Each one unique and made with care and in the highest caliber for your favorite platform. But the truth is, Cronela's Mansion can't be finished without you. With so many rewards planned and some that are one of a kind, we feel you're gonna love them. We really want to make your contributions worth it in a way that truly is one of a kind for an original game like this. I'll forever be grateful for everyone's growing support through social media, YouTube videos, game streams, and photos, proving that all the hard work thus far has been worth it. Your support has been one of the greatest gifts of my life. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all. For those of you interested in being part of this process, join the Kickstarter now, and thank you for helping to create a new page in gaming history. We hope to be seeing you in Cronela's Mansion.
Wow. That honestly looks amazing, and I love the animation style, I'm speechless. This looks so good. Honestly, I'm so excited for this game. And I love the animated fighting scenes and the little cut scenes that they have. The voice acting is funny and great. I love this. The art style looks great. I love how they showed each one. But the NES, Game Boy, PC, and consoles, it looks really amazing. And I can't wait for this to come to life. Right now, it's at $81,000, and we need $131,000 for the goal for this to become real. It has 630 backers with 17 days to go. Let's try and make this happen. Let's all gather together and support this game, because I would love for Cronela's Mansion to be real. So, get your wallets out and let's support this project. I'm so excited. I'm so happy about the developers. They did so much work and they put so much effort into this. And let's see what it does. So yes, definitely support this if you guys can. And now you have add-ons for the project. You got a Tommy and Hida figure with the same pose as the game cover, 20 centimeters. Then you have a Tommy and Hida anime style figure, 20 centimeters, which posing in a battle scene from the animation trailer. And you have toy figures of 5 characters in the game. You have Tommy, Hida, Anbal, Pavel, and Cronela, which is all great. And I like how they kind of look like Funko Pops. That's interesting. I kind of like that. And you have the art book and mini book behind the scenes. And then you have the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance shells for Cronela's Mansion themed, which actually look really great. And if you guys want the shells, I recommend you guys picking that up in the add-ons. And that's everything. And I think this project looks amazing. I think the add-ons and the physical additions that you could get are great. I can't wait to have them in my hand. Go check it out and support it the best that you can. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. We're always trying to grow. And as always, keep collecting.